And tonight's session again is called Living the Good Life, and the 7 steps to living a good and healthy, happy life without any barriers to your progress. And we're going to have a nice session. We're going to do some balance moves. We're going to do some kind of dancing Shiva moves. So hopefully enjoy your session today. So the first step to living the good life is to pause. So placing yourself in child's pose is a way of pausing, a way of settling, a way of clearing and quietening the mind so that the breath, the body and the mind can merge together as one whole harmonious unit. So as you're here in your child's pose, just gently draw a deep breath in through the nose and then exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth, letting all of your thoughts, all of your doubts and insecurities just dissolve away. And then we're going to slowly arrive up, as if we're waking up from that pause moment, and we're coming on to all fours. I'm going to move and wake up the spine. So we're going to inhale, arch the spine, look forward, and then exhale, round the spine and look towards your navel. Inhale, arch the spine, look forward. Exhale, round the spine and look towards your navel. 2 more. Inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Last one, and this time breathe out through the mouth. So inhale, arch the spine. And then exhale, round the spine. And then come back to neutral spine. Spread the fingers and then tuck the toes underneath and come into down facing dog. Walking your dog out. Actually exaggerate. So really work your hips from one side to the other side. One side to the other side. And then step the feet back, come forward into plank, and as you come into plank, take your right foot on top of your left foot. So hook the big toe and the second toe over your heel, slightly come forward, slightly come down, all the way into chaturanga, and then land on your tummy. Release the legs, inhale, baby cobra. As you exhale, pull back, tuck the toes underneath, press back into down facing dog. Try to get both heels down on the mat and release the right hand and place the right hand on the outside edge of the left ankle. Have a little look under your left shoulder now. Waking up the upper back and then slowly release. And then take the left hand outside the right ankle. Take a little look underneath your arm. And then slowly release. Come forward into plank pose and place the left foot over the right ankle. Your whole body comes slowly and gradually forward and then down onto your tummy. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, slightly higher cobra. And then as you exhale, pull back. Tuck the toes underneath and push into down facing dog. Walk the feet forward, slowly towards the hands. Take your hands onto your shin bones. Inhale, look forward, flat back. As you exhale, belly in. Fold forward, let your hands come to the front of the mat. Scoot the belly in and just drop your gaze so you're looking through your legs. Squeeze squeeze the belly, inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the legs, clasp the hands gently behind the back. Start to take the arms over the top now. Now this is what we call seal pose. Gradually allow the legs to straighten. Scoot the belly in. Okay, now try and squeeze your hands, your fists and your wrists together. That's good. And then let the hands drop down onto the ground. Bend the legs, round the spine, slowly rising. And here's where we realise step number 2 as you look up to your hands. Bring your hands together. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to Samastitihi at the heart centre. Bring your feet together. And step number 2 is setting a vision. Pick a quality that you would like to embody. Maybe something you feel you're lacking. Maybe abundance, forgiveness, or strength, or positive mental attitude. So think of a quality you would like to become, you would like to be the embodiment of. And allow this practice to be a dedication to that quality of your own being. Now, Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest boxers, believed in the power of intention, and he used it all the time to become the best he could be. And it works. It was the power of belief, the power of intention that works. So take your hands to heart centre, embody that quality now. Inhale, reach the arms up, arch back gently, and then as you exhale, just slowly bring yourself all the way down into Padahastasana. Inhale, look forward, flat back. As you exhale, step your right leg back and then step your left leg back into plank. Take your right foot on top of your left and slowly lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, drop the knees gently, taking yourself into Cobra pose. Now look up. As you exhale, pull back into down facing dog. Now whatever quality you'd like to integrate into your life, into your being, into every fibre, into every cell of your body, start it with a statement. And the 2 words are, I am. So my personal statement this week has been, I am abundant. I am abundance. And I'm sticking with that one all week. So take a deep breath in. Exhale any doubt, any insecurities, let it go. Look to your hands. Inhale, stepping the feet forward. Look up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up. And then exhale, hands back to the heart centre. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift the ribs, take a slight backward lean. And then exhale, bend the knees if you need to and come into your deep forward fold. Inhale, look forward, flat back. As you exhale, step the left leg back, step the right leg back, and then slowly you can take right foot on top of left as you lower down. Inhale, pressing up into your Cobra pose now. Shoulders back. As you exhale, tuck the toes underneath and push into down facing dog. Let's just take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Look to your hands. Inhale, stepping or jumping. take a look up, and then exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, lift the heart. Exhale back to the heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up, arch back. Exhale into deep forward fold all the way down. Inhale, look forwards, flat back. Exhale, you can jump or step the legs back, come down or hover. Inhale into up facing dog. Exhale into down facing dog. Breathe deeply. Roll the shoulders out away from the ears. Make sure you've got all 5 knuckles pressing into the mat and that your fingers are generally pointing forward, and the inner corner of each elbow is pointing to the opposite corner of your mat. And that's 3, 4, and 5. Now look to your hands. Inhale, stepping or jumping. Look up, and then exhale to fold. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Step 3. What obstacles are blocking you from embodying the quality that you desire? Bend your knees, ponder over that question. So inhale, reach the arms up, look to your hands. 1, breathe in. 2, so your obstacles will be mental, emotional obstacles, something that needs to be worked on. 4 and 5. So usually it's self-doubt. Come all the way down. Inhale, look forward. Place your hands down. Exhale, jump or step the legs back. Now let's hold a chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now push back up to plank. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go back into chaturanga and then come all the way down. Roll the shoulders back. Take the hands by the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your ribs. Lift your feet. Shalabhasana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly release. Take your hands by your lower ribs. Lift your legs. Lift your ribs. Shalabhasana B. 1. Squeeze the big toes together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release down. Inhale. Pressing up into cobra pose. Now look directly ahead. Little gentle squeeze of the glutes. Press the thighs down towards the ground. Pull back into your child's pose and then push into your down facing dog. Now inhale, sweep the right leg up and bend the knee, open up into your hip flexor. And then as you exhale, take your right foot forward between your hands and pivot to the back heel. Take your hands onto your hips and slowly come up. Inhale, sweep the arms up, warrior 1. As you exhale, take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. And then exhale, fold forward, coming into your humble warrior. Look to your back foot. 1, 2. Try and get that head a little closer to the ground. 3 and 4. Now come back up. Inhale, take your arms up, warrior 1. And then as you exhale, take your hands down and step back to your plank. From plank, lower down into chaturanga. If you have to drop your knees, that's okay. Push back up into your plank and then bring your knees down onto the mat. coming onto all fours. Arch your spine, coming into cow pose. So look ahead. So dip your spine down. And then just make it slightly neutral and bring the left knee slightly in towards the midline. Lift the right leg. Pull the hip open to the side. And then take the left hand around the back. Grab your ankle. Look forward. Hold the pose. 1, so it's a variation of Shiva. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly release down. Round the spine. Tuck the toes underneath and press back into your dog. Hold it here for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step the feet back. Come forward into plank. Drop your knees if you need to. Slow descent into chaturanga. Down onto the mat. Inhale, pressing up into cobra pose. As you exhale, pull back. Tuck the toes underneath. Press into down facing dog. Inhale, the left leg rises. As you exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale. As you exhale, take that foot forward. Ground the back heel. Slowly bring yourself up, pushing your right hip forward now. Inhale, reach the arms up, warrior 1. As you exhale, take your hands behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. And as you exhale, bring the head down. Take the arms over the top. Hold it steady for 1, 2. Squeeze your fists together. Really work your arms if you can. A bit more, Karen. 4. That's better. And then slowly come back. All the way back up into warrior 1. And then exhale, take the hands down and step back to plank. Lower your knees down onto the mat. Settle there for a moment. Arch the spine, coming into cow pose. And then just release a little bit. Take that left leg all the way up. Take the right hand, grab the left ankle. Give the leg a little pull. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Pull back into child pose. Just for a moment. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Think about what is blocking you from living the good life. Maybe it's fear or doubt. Maybe it's addictions. Maybe there's something you're doing that's hankering your quality, your existence. Okay, when you're ready, come back off into down facing dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg all the way up. And as you exhale, take the right foot forward, pivot the back heel. Inhale, reach the arms up, warrior 1. And as you exhale, just open it out into warrior 2, which is a very empowering pose to get yourself into. So think about your weaknesses. What is your weakness that is blocking you from moving forward and having a really good life? Step 4 is to make a commitment. Make a commitment to make the change today. Practice yoga, practice good practices in life, going to bed early, waking up early, eating healthily. Okay, so we're going to put this into practice now. We're going to shoot our bow. And what we're shooting is getting rid of all our doubts. So we take the left hand behind the neck, get your arrow, place it into your bow. Inhale, exhale, pull it back. Inhale, let it go. Take another arrow, place it into your bow, pull it back, 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 feel the tension. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Woo, that felt good. Take your hands down, step back to plank, lower down into chaturanga. Inhale into your up facing dog. As you exhale, pull back into down facing dog. Now, what we're going to do is step the feet forward, inhale, look up, and then we're going to exhale into a deep fold. We're going to bend the knees, inhale, we're going to rise all the way up, and then exhale, hands to the heart center. So we're going to get serious now. Roll your shoulders back. Raise your right arm. Bend your left leg and grab the outside edge of your left ankle. Normally it's the inside edge, but today it's the outside edge because we're going to transition. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going forward. Extending right arm forward, lifting left leg. Moving into a very easy version of dancing Shiva. 5, 4, keep it steady. 3, 2. Now, can you come back up and then keep hold of the foot and slowly drop the right hand down to the mat and pull the left foot towards the left butt cheek. Coming into Chapasana, hay bale. 5, 4, use a block if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, extend the left leg back, extend the left arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. 1, half moon. 2, 3, keep lifting that leg. 4, 5, bring the left hand down, step the left leg back, step the right leg back, come into down facing dog. Step the feet back, come forward into plank. From plank, lower down, chaturanga, come all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose, look up. As you exhale, pull all the way back to child. Push up, tuck the toes underneath and come into down facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. As you exhale, take the left foot forward, drop the back heel, slowly make your way up. Inhale, reach the arms up, warrior 1. Turn your back foot open and then exhale into warrior 2. Here we are again. Think about your weaknesses. What are your weaknesses? You're drinking too much, you're eating too much sugar or fat. Are you full of self-doubt? I don't know, loads of weaknesses. We've all got them. Face up to them and don't let them block you. So they're your blockages. So let's get rid. Take your hand behind your neck. Get your arrow. Place it in your bow. Inhale. Pull it back. Exhale. Let it go. Take your hand, grab your second arrow. Take it into your bow. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale. Let it go. Reach back with that left arm. Inhale. As you exhale, take your hands down. We're going to do another chaturanga. Come down. Inhale into your up facing dog. Exhale into your down facing dog. Look to your hands. Take a little hop forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, pull the belly in as you fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale back to the heart center. Are you ready? So this time, you're going to bend the right leg, grab the outside edge of the right ankle. The left arm's going in the air. Inhale. As you exhale, coming into dancing Shiva. Whoop, but drop your left hip. 5, don't worry if you're dancing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to try and transition into hay bale. So stay with it. Bring the left hand onto a block or straight down onto the ground, holding onto your right foot. 5, 4, whoops, 3, 2, 1. Release the right leg, coming into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the right hand down, step back, into down facing dog. Step the feet back, come forward into your plank, and then lower all the way down onto your belly. Take your hands in front, rest your forehead on your hands, hold it steady. Big breath in and exhale. Okay, coming into Sphinx pose, so just resting on your forearms, and then lifting your elbows, feeling this compression in the lower back, just know that it's okay, and then we're going to slowly come back down. We want compression and tension in the lower back to create opening across the front. So now slide the hands around the back, interlace your fingers, lift your arms, lift your chest, hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands, bring your forehead back down. Now bend the right leg and take the right hand around the back to grab the ankle. Take the left arm forward. Now lift the right knee just a little bit. Lift the left leg just a little bit. Lift the right arm, hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back down onto your forehead. Take an extra breath. Exhale. Now bend the left leg. Grab the outer ankle. Lift the left arm just a little. Sorry, lift the left leg. Right arm. Right leg. 1. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your hands by your lower ribs. Press up into your cobra. As you exhale, come all the way back down onto your front. Bend both legs. Grab both ankles now. When you're ready, lift the knees, lift the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Quick cobra, and then pull all the way back into child's pose just to release everything. Doing really well. Okay, now we're going to come up and roll the middle of the mat over like that, just for some comfort. We're going to take the left knee on the comfortable part and the right foot forward. Coming into kneeling position. Roll our shoulders up, back and down. Inhale. As you exhale, we go into a lunge. Come back up, roll the shoulders up, back and down. As you exhale, come into a lunge. Point your back toes away from you. Reach your arms up. Now, cactus your arms. Open the heart. Let your heart smile into the whole world. And then slowly bring your arms down. Come back into kneeling position. Tuck the back toes underneath. Complete kneeling. Roll the shoulders, lift the rib cage, and then place the left hand on that ankle and reach that right arm all the way back and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly come back. Did you like that? Okay, let's just swap sides. So it's like slicing Uttanasana, the camel, in half, isn't it? So roll the shoulders back. Inhale. As you exhale, come into your lunge. Inhale, come back up again. Exhale into your lunge. Inhale, come back up again. Exhale into your lunge. Reach your arms up, back. 1, 2, 3. Now cactus your arms. Open your heart. Squeeze shoulder blades together. 4 and 5. And then come up back into kneeling position. Tuck your toes under. Have I mentioned step 4, making a commitment? Making a commitment to make the necessary changes so that you can live the good life. And it takes step 5, courage. It really does. And a positive mental attitude. So lift the ribs and re-lift the ribs. Take the right hand, reach for the right heel, left arm comes over the top. Look to your hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, back into kneeling position. Both knees down, both toes tuck underneath now. Push your hips forward. Okay, so really want to exaggerate that tonight. Push your hips forward. Lift the ribs, elongate the vertebrae, hips forward, ribs lift, reach for your heels, you can keep your head up if you want to. 1, 2, breathe, 3, 4, 5. Now it's time to sit. So when you come up, toes point away, and you just come into seated hero. Relax your shoulders. Close your eyes for a moment and just visualize yourself embodying that quality. Embodying strength or love or balance or fullness, or somebody that's very loving and forgiving. And just see it playing out and feel what it feels like to have that part, that character trait, that personality. And then come back up again. Remember, it starts with I am abundance. Lift the ribs, push the hips forward, lift the ribs, push the hips forward, toes pointing away. If you want, that is your choice now. Reach for your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Carefully come up and sit back down on your heels. Turn your palms to face upwards now and make yourself broad across your chest. Chest is proud, tummy muscles in, and your pelvic floor muscles are definitely in. Close your eyes and visualize yourself embodying the quality that you desire. And when you finally start living the life that you are destined and you are mostly deserving. You can afford to be generous. You can afford to make changes to everyone that you come into contact with. You can give some of that abundance, that love and strength away. And you know what they say, everything you give away, you get back 10 times stronger. Okay, it's the laws of karma. So straighten out your mat, sitting on your butt. You're going to lie down on your back, take your heels towards your hips, squeeze your bandhas, place your hands there just to reinforce the mula or dhyana bandha. And then slowly take your hands down next to your feet and slowly prise your hips up off the ground. And then walk the shoulders together underneath, clasping the hands, pushing the hips up. Hold your half bridge for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift the heels, tailbone scoops, and you come down. Place your hands on your tummy. Positive reinforcement. I am abundance. I am strong. Whatever it is you want to embody. Take your arms over your head now. Take your hands next to your shoulders. And let's just see what full Dhanurasana bow feels like this evening. So you're going to visualize. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale. Exhale, push onto your head. And then finally try to lift the head all the way off of the mat. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bring yourself down very, very slowly. Take your hands onto your tummy and just let your hips just rock gently from one side to the other side. Feel that open quality across the chest. Feel all of the energy centers now flowing nicely. Bring your knees into your chest. Little rock from side to side. Extend the legs all the way up. Lift the head. Pull the legs over towards your head. And then bend the knees, roll over to one side, and then come all the way up into a seated position. Going to lift the right foot and place it over the left leg. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And then exhale, hook the elbow over the knee. Inhale, lift tall. And then exhale to twist. Looking over your right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then look forward. Take a little release. Take a swap. And then take the legs out in front. And then take the left foot over the right knee. Inhale, raise the right arm up. And then exhale, hook your elbow over. Inhale, sit tall. And then exhale to twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly release. Take a little twist the other way. Come back to center. Take your hands underneath your knees and lift your chest. Round your spine. and lift your chest. One more time, round your spine, lift your chest. Keep hold of your knees, take your feet out and hold it for 5, 4, now reduce it to 2 fingers, 3, reduce it to 1 finger, 2, just release your arms out in front, keep your knees bent, 1, just cross the legs, grab the knees, lift the ribs, round the spine, lift the ribs, round the spine, lift the ribs, uncross the feet, take the hands under the knees, lift the feet, hold it for 1, 2, reduce it to 2 fingers, 3, reduce it to 1 finger, 4, release your hands if you want to, and 5. Drop the feet down, lift, round, lift, round, lift. Stay here, take the feet, take the hands up, straight legs if you want to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're staying here for 10, get back up Suki, 6, 7, 8, be strong, 9, think of that quality, and 10, yay! Okay, now come back to sit and cross right knee over left. I want you to do this one, so just release tension in the back, tension in the glutes. Okay, right knee over left, feet should be level. One of your feet tends to go back, okay, so you want to try and bring them level so they just come out to the side like that. You can always put a cushion in between your knees if you need to. Place your hands on your feet now. Allow your body weight to drop into your feet. Inhale. As you exhale, very slowly start to fold down. And if you want to, you can just bring your hands forward and then you can slowly bring your chin over the knee. Hold it steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then come up very, very slowly. Take your left hand behind your back and your right arm over the top. Now, if this is just too much for you, I want you to just hold your right tricep like this. Don't do any more than that. If you know that you're binding or you want to use a strap, go for it. I want you to look up and relax your left shoulder. Relax your jaw and let all your facial muscles soften. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go forward, forward, all the way down. Hook your chin over the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come all the way back up. Release. Take your arms out to the side. Rotate. Swap the legs around. Cow face legs on the other side. So go Mukhasana. Jiggle from left to right, because sometimes this can, well, for me it feels a bit odd on this side. I know, it just feels a bit strange. Like that left sit bone just doesn't want to settle down properly. Alright. Take your hands onto your feet. You're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Forward we go. Inhale. Exhale, forwards and down. forwards and down, keep it going, 2, 3, 4, 5, very slowly come back up, take that left arm over the top, grab the back of the neck, the right hand can just stretch that left tricep, or right hand can come all the way around. And you clasp hands, inhale, and you can stay here for 1, relax that right shoulder, 2, 3, 4, 5, go forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slowly release. Whoa, okay, that was pretty strong. Just release, there you go. Release the legs. Take your left hand down underneath your left shoulder and just hang out here like this. Going into side plank for some strength and some stability. Are you ready? Extend your left leg down the mat, flex the foot. Take the right foot initially behind the left knee. Take your right hand onto your right knee and push up, up, up. Get your hips up, up, up. Reach that right arm all the way over your ear. Look up to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bend the left knee and lift the right leg into a star. 1, straighten left leg. 2, if you can. 3, 4, 5. Take right foot down and slowly come down. Swap sides. Okay, so get yourself ready, brace your core, left hand on the left knee, inhale, and as you exhale, lift, higher, 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 left arm up and over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend the knee, lift the left leg, star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you come down, do it carefully. Excellent. Come to sit. Sit cross-legged or half lotus. Half lotus is a nice kind of compromise, isn't it? Turn your palms to face upwards. Notice how you feel right now. You're going to inhale. Exhale. With your eyes closed, remember the 7 steps to living a good life is to stop and pause and take stock of your life. Where is it going? How do you feel on a day-to-day basis? Connect to your center and connect to your mind and body connection. Second step is to set an intention. What do you intend? What do you actually want? What is your desire to be, for your life to be like? What is it you desire for you? Step 3. What's holding you back? What is holding you back from living the life you want to live? Is it an addiction? Is it some kind of self-sabotaging habits? You know. Inside, deep inside, you know. Step 4, make a commitment. Make a commitment every time you practice yoga to make the change, to be the change that you want to see. Step 5 is to have the courage to carry this commitment through. Step 6 is to generously spread your qualities and all the goodness that you have in your life, your abundance, into every person you meet. Spread it, give it away. The yogi philosophy is that give everything away, because whatever you give away comes back to you 10 times stronger. Give all your worldly goods away. Step 7 is let go of the small self, the ego. Let it go and move and meditate into the higher dimensions of your being. Moving into the higher self. Some people call it enlightenment. I just call it waking up, waking up, wake up. Now, with your eyes closed, focus on the space between your forehead, in the centre of your forehead. Visualise a golden yellow sunshine light. Take your arms around the back, interlace the fingers, and squeeze the knuckles down onto the mat. Open your heart space, open your throat, open your third eye. Take your arms away from your body, take a full breath in. And as you exhale, come forward, down. Bring your forehead down if you can. Take your arms up. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come all the way up. Eyes are still closed. Lean over to your right side. Inhale. Take that left arm over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carefully come back up, over to the other side. Opposite arm over. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come all the way back up. Right hand over left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand over right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Tapping into your wisdom is tapping into the crown chakra, Sahasrara, which is where your higher self resides, and it's blocked by fear. So we're going to tap into it now by coming into a headstand, or half a headstand, or even just by placing your head on the mat. Interlace your fingers, bring your elbows in. You can stay here, you can lift your knees and walk forward. And if you're feeling brave, you can lift one leg. If you're feeling even more confident, you can go all the way up into your Shirsasana, Yogi headstand number 1, or baby headstand. Hold it here. Going to a wall is okay. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So let's just have a little practice. Practice makes perfect. So quite often people ask me where about on the head it is. It's not right on the centre of the crown, it's towards the front quarter of the crown. Your elbows are in, a lot closer than you anticipate. So people make the mistake of bringing their elbows too wide. At first, when you practice, if it feels like a hell of a lot of pressure on the head, and there is, but it's okay because the head actually toughens up. Slowly lift one leg. You don't have to go up, you can just hang out here just to get the feeling. And then when you're ready, come back down. Coming into child's pose, take your arms by the side, relax. And then when you're ready, to lie down on your back for Shavasana. So just lying on your back. Let your feet just roll out to the sides. Turn your palms to face upwards. And when you get to that point where you've worked through your blockages, where you've tapped into the courage, the inner belief, the inner strength, that's when you can turn your attention to the big wide world and start giving out some loving, forgiving, accepting energy, where you come to a place of acceptance. You come to a place of deep, deep peace inside. And that's what they call nirvana, or enlightenment, or the bliss states. And after a practice of yoga, we have a very small taster of what this feels like. It feels beautiful, where we feel generous, we feel loving and peaceful. And that's the quality that we're all striving to embody. Feel that quality of loving, peace, acceptance, forgiveness, strength, joy. Embody all the qualities, all the qualities. Feel the deep peace from the stars above. Feel the deep peace from the blue, blue ocean. Feel the deep, deep peace from the sunshine. Feel the deep peace of the mountains. Feel the deep peace inside of ourselves. Embody the peace, the serenity, the love, the compassion. Give yourself another minute to really enjoy this feeling of serenity. I've said it before and I'll say it again, this feeling of serenity is worth more than all the money in the whole wide world. This is a feeling that money can't buy. Inner serenity, inner peace. And the minute the body gets restless and the mind wants to jump, just say no, stop. Let me be peaceful. Let me rest. Let me stay. Then you can start to take a deep breath in. And then you can begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers.